Gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Referee Gareth Morris scores at 58-57. He has it for KSI. Our next judge has it even at 57-57. And our third judge has it 57-57. It is a majority draw.
Guys, and welcome back to the Sports Guru. I hope you're all well. So, that clip you just see there, that was from their first fight back in 2018, and today, here we are, it's the rematch, KSI v Logan Paul 2. In this video, I will be going through the fight, giving my predictions, who I think will win. Also, we'll have a look on the undercard as well, have a look at Billy Joe Saunders' fight, Devin Haney, and a few others. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, I'm sure you all know what happened last time, but for those that don't, here's a brief history on YouTube boxing. So it all started probably a couple of years ago with Joe Weller. He fought KSI, and they sold out the Copper Bots in London, and I think they sold about 5,500 tickets. KSI won that fight, and then he called out KSI, which took him to Manchester last year. Well, they sold out the Manchester Arena, and as you just seen, it's a draw. So here we are today, November 2019, and this is their rematch at the Staples Center, Los Angeles. So who do I think will win the fight? Well, that's a hard one really, because they're not obviously proven technical boxers. It's not like giving a prediction on, say, Callum Smith against John Ryder. It's a bit harder really. You don't know how much they've improved or how much they've learned in the space of time they've been boxing. KSI's been doing it longer, but I would say Logan Paul is more of the athlete. He's the more physical person. He's a lot bigger than KSI. So you'd have to say, you would have to sort of slightly lean to him. I think one of the big differences in this fight is it's going to be under the traditional Queensberry rules. No head guard, 16-ounce gloves are gone, and you're into 10-ounce gloves. To show you what that is, in the first fight, this is a 16-ounce glove, so you've plenty of padding. Plenty of padding for your hands. That's a 16-ounce boxing glove, so plenty of padding, as I said. Now, under professional rules, they have got 10-ounce boxing gloves, which is this. So there's a comparison. Don't know if you can see, but this is a lot smaller. A lot less padding. So comparing the two, a 10-ounce which they'll be fighting with, and a 16-ounce which I have in the first fight. So when they say that there'll be a knockout, that is quite possible. Again, the 10-ounce glove, there's not much padding at all. Quite a lot thinner. This is what they had last time, so virtually a pillow. Getting back into the fight, I think KSI probably learnt the most. I think he's got the better team in the Mayweather's boxing club, obviously with Riddell, Riley, Jeff Mayweather behind him, and obviously Logan Paul's got, yeah, it's the champ, let's go champ, I'm the champ. Shannon Briggs, who's a bit past it now really, trying to have his claim to fame still at his age. I don't know if you've all followed boxing, but he chased David Haye around a couple of years ago around the UK virtually, quite embarrassing. But yes, I think I'll lean to KSI in the main event purely because of the way he's taken it. I mean, I don't particularly follow the two guys close. I don't watch all their content really, only the occasional video here and there. But what I would say is, from seeing like Instagram stories, videos, I think KSI, I think he will probably be the most likely to win. Probably knockout, because I think Logan Paul, yes, he looks physically great, but as you've seen with professional boxers before, their muscles don't win you fights at all. Look at, well, the opposite example is Andy Rees against Anthony Joshua. Joshua, if I can put my teeth in, Joshua body of a specimen, six-pack, looks absolutely fine, doesn't he? Ruiz, belly over his shorts, a bit like myself. And yeah, body types don't win your fights. I think KSI needs to start fast, he needs to implement his speed, and I think he needs to get close to Logan Paul and land some big shots. I think he'll be winging in hooks, and I can't see it being a particularly clean fight. I think there'll be lots of spoilers, lots of holding in the fight. I don't think it's going to be one for the purists, put it that way. On the undercard, we got Billy Joe Saunders making his defence of his WBO super middleweight title, his first fight under Matchroom, I believe. And it's a bit of a shame, really, that he's on the undercard. I know he said that's fine, but for boxing purists, you would like to see him sort of fighting over here, top of a show in London maybe, but that's not to be. Also, we got Devin Haney, who's been recently elevated to the WBC lightweight champion. He's making a quick defence of his belt. I'd like to see him fight Luke Campbell down the line. I know there's a lot of talk about fighting Jonathan Davis as well, but I think Devin Haney needs to fight Luke Campbell. I think that'd be a cracking fight, and I think Luke Campbell will probably win that. Anyway, back to the main one. I'm going to predict a KSI round 3 win. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of KSI Logan Paul. Is it good for boxing? Is it not? Is it mockery to the sport? Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe.